Hello there everyone, this is Neko here, getting ready to play Scrap Mechanic. Woo! Alright, I got a few things so that I'm gonna show you, but for today's goal, broccoli raid. We're gonna try out all 60 broccoli at once. What happens? Who knows? Will we survive? Who knows? But before we do the broccoli, we're gonna do a couple tests. But first, what I'm gonna show you, because I went ahead and it took a little bit of experimenting to get this right, but I got my little guy here on an automatic timed feeder. Every 15 seconds, a cardboard will shoot down and it will feed my little guy. We don't need to glow that fast, that quick. We just need to make sure that we don't burn through cardboard like it's candy. So the how I've managed to make it. Oh, and if you guys enjoy my content, make sure to leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel, lets other people out there find it, and all that fun stuff. Link in the description if you want to see more of this series. Now, to get to the automatic feeder, timed feeder that I made, you're going to need a switch. It goes into a XOR. The XOR will go into a NAND, and then from the NAND, it will go into an AND. Then after that, it goes into the timer. So take your switch and you plug the switch into the XOR, because once you turn it on, it will say activate if one of the triggers are active. So when that's active on here, this remains active. And then once that little blip hits, it will turn it off for a split second, which will turn this one back on. Which the NAND activate if any of the link triggers are inactive. Now I think that I could choose one of these others, but this works, so I'm leaving it with this. So that once that goes, the AND activate if all the link triggers are active. And with this in here being on, this will not turn on until this turns on. Now, the reason why I'm explaining this is because when you turn this off, I found a couple other ways to make it work, but when I turned it off, it would send a second blip through the system. This one doesn't send a second blip. So I can let it fire off like that, let it go through, and then hit the switch here. You can see here, with that being off and this being on, this one doesn't trigger a blip, and it just goes through like that, as you can see. Just boop, and even though this turns off, because this requires active, it prevents the blip. So we can turn this on, and then in 15 seconds or so, it will reactivate. So if you're wanting an automatic feeder, that's one way to do it. There's probably a hell of a lot of other ways and probably better ways to do it, but I'm not that technically advanced. Anyways, now that we've got the feeder out of the way, I've been refining my stuff, which is part of the reason why I got the little glow guy here. You can see this thing's been eaten away at. We're still working on it. I've been making some circuit boards and a few things down here because, well, we've got the quartz. But anyways, now that we've got that covered, we're gonna have to expand this, and because we're running out of space. I'm thinking about throwing net block over this, so I can walk out over the top of this and be like, ooh, look at the little guy go. And I'm gonna eventually add another chest here. We're not gonna, because I set it up to 15 seconds, we're not gonna fill this up anywhere near fast enough to outpace the cardboard. Plus, the cardboard gets eaten faster than that. I still gotta send off a bunch of materials, but we're in the process of dealing with that. I'm hoping Scrap Mechanic at some point lets us grow trees. We've got enough of these to see what the hell they're... Ooh. We got enough of these to see what the hell they're gonna cost. And I gotta go and fix the place down here. I gotta add in a bumper and a few other fun bits. Let's go throw this into here. Now, I also kind of hope they add in stone regeneration and another mine level to this. So I'm gonna go and go towards my base because I said we're gonna be doing a broccoli raid and a few other things. So while we're talking about that, we'll go. I did make one of these lights, and whoo, it looks like it covers a hell of a lot of area for it. So this should be helpful for my mining vehicle. Now the reason why I'm taking it with me right now is because, well, I don't know. I probably should actually leave it on my vehicle. Or not this vehicle, my mining vehicle. I did get my logic back, so my little piston jammer, or whatever you call it, the ember knocker, is back in action. Now, I do need to go to Scrap City, and I do need to upload my miner, because personally, it does pretty alright with going upside down. As long as you're not hitting high speeds and stupid bulges, like if you have a nice transition, it will hold upside down, as I've shown in a couple videos. The problem is turning and bumps. Alright, we don't really need that. We will turn that on, because who knows what we'll come across. Alright. Now, personally, with the couple experiments, we're going to plant a bunch of potatoes, because part of the experiments we're going to need is requiring the potatoes. Then we're going to probably want to get some metal 3, set up some a few other things. The idea is to set up turrets, basically automated turrets that will shoot things when needed. Whee! Knocking wood. Oh, there's a campfire on top of that rock. Nice. And then I have a few other experiments. Whee! Actually, I didn't realize there was cotton right there. Probably should grab more cotton, because I'm basically opening up garment boxes. I would show it on the thing, but 90% of the garments I'm opening are old as hell, because I've actually never opened them before, like ever. One of the experiments I have is going to involve a hell of a lot of glass pipes and tubes and a few other things. Anyways, some of the experiments is going to involve this here. We're going to be testing out this thing here, because I want to see, and we're going to be doing it with spuds, because one, I need spuds. Two, spuds, 60 spuds is enough to trigger. Alright, that's because that's stuck in the ground, because the suspension sinks for, no, stop it! Where the flip did you come from? Might have to upgrade that to metal 3. I think we should have some concrete floating around somewhere. I think. Yes, there. We have 2, 4, 6. Oh, and the chilies came from a green chest. Stupid the rare, but it did come from a green chest, which has got me curious. The problem I'm worried about is my vehicles. I think what we're going to do is move them over here. And I do have a few experiments with the raids, because if they drop because of this here, then I have some speculations on a few things that I'm going to want to test out. Okay, that's back. We're gonna move you. Admittedly, we probably should stick it in the water, but we had is actually I'm gonna stick it farther, a lot farther, because last time we had the stupid guys. Oh, yeah, got spooked. Ow. Okay. Chances are it'll slide in the water as long as the stupid idiots do not attack. We should be fine. We're gonna set up a bed, another bed. We're gonna make a metal bed, and we're gonna keep it over here. And actually, I should take this and see how well it does on with lighting up the area. And paint it white. Actually, I can get rid of that and throw that back down. Actually, I don't know why I came over this way, but hey. Okay. I think if we stick this up high, and we slap that, and nope. Okay. Now, you can see here I do have some metal around this. Ooh, actually it lights up pretty well. I do have metal 3 around this in emergency situations. Now, first, let's go get spuds. Let's get a little bit of paint. Let's make sure everything's topped off before we do this. And let's make the bed. We need that bed first for emergencies. We're going to need 25 blocks of you, so 2, 4, 30, perfect. I'm gonna make you about 10 seconds. Now, hopefully, we don't have to worry about the stupid bots. The problem is I don't know if the chemicals can hit me from underneath if I happen to get here. Alright. Just in case, we'll throw it up here for safety reasons. Yes, respawn point saved. Alright, what else do we need? We need potatoes, we need other stuff. We don't really need the concrete now, hopefully, and the metal. But you never know. Alright. Dump, fix, dump. We don't need that on hand, don't need that on hand. Okay. What? Let's check our stuff. Make sure it's... I am going to add a bridge and stuff here, but again, we need to do a couple tests. Gas, fully loaded. Pistons set up. Engine set up. Water set up. We have that, so we can start watering. Okay, I think we're ready for the small scale test, which is going to be spuds. We're going to plant 60. 2, 4, 6. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to see if the idiots drop on here. We're going to do 2 sets of 60, and one's going to have a test of this being down, and one's going to have a test of it being up. If they land, and if they do not land, we're going to pray that triggering a super raid or a significantly larger raid it will mean that they will spawn over here. That is the pray and the hope. Whether or not that happens, that is... Oh, right. Turn off my stopper. That is a different story. So, plop, 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 plop. We're gonna get this all going. Oops. like 10 more. Perfect. That takes care of that. So now we can turn the water on. So this will go through. It's not a perfect watering device, but it will water a good majority of it. As you can see, it missed the corners over there, and it pauses. I do have to fix the timing on that. Yeah, it missed one right there. Alright, so we'll grab the bucket. We'll take care of that real quick. We'll water, make sure that these all get watered. Okay, maybe I need to improve it, or I need to slow it down. That could be the other issue, is that it's too fast. Alright. Let's see. Is there because there are not enough bots? Ah, stupid. Now that's going to be an issue. I might have to lift my spinners up. Okay. Also, I might change the direction. So for now, we'll turn you off. We'll hit any of these guys that were not watered. But since they didn't land over there, my assumption is we should be safe. That's going forward. That's going forward. I'm worried here. Seeing how that got, like... Maybe if I remove one layer off this, because that could be what's causing the issue. In other words, it bounces, it hits the ground, it gets stuck, or gets shifted out of the way. Who knows? Let's just pray that removing this isn't going to cause any issues. But, who knows? Okay, let's just go across like this. Now we go across here, and that should be it. I do plan to add in another batch of spikes here and here on this. Mostly so that I can say, mostly to add better protection. And I might want to add in an emergency one of these that are not on a piston as in a last resort defense mechanism. Whether or not it works or will is a different story. Now I'm going to try and make some glow and plop down that. And I might want to upgrade these to significantly heavier. Make these significantly heavier, because that might be the issue. They might not have enough weight to smack out the bots, which most likely they don't. Alright. Actually, how much is this? 16. So 16, that's 32, 64. We're too short. I mean, we could craft a little bit more. And we could replace that with metal 3. Which should protect. Okay. Alright. Let's... Oh. Yeah, apparently, yeah, I did not see this guy. Now they all should be watered. So, we're just going to get you all... It's a bit of a waste, but my goal is to see if I can defend my crops. And I know that if you fertilize your crops and they get destroyed, the crop plot remains fertilized, which is nice. So at some point I will grow more. Now I would like to get some logic, and I would like to get something technically put here. But what we can do is take from here. We're going to have, well, actually, we'll slap you there. Slap you there. We'll take this. Then we're gonna need, well, you know what, screw it. We'll keep it simple. One bearing. And then we're going to take, where is it? In here. We're going to take you. We had, I should have sensors, max ones, somewhere. Where did I put them? I'm gonna have to find them. They're most likely hidden in one of my chests that I just I'm blind to. All right. Well, either way, we'll make a new one. Might as well, because we got the components, we got all that fun stuff. So we'll make one of you. We're going to need one of you, because part of what we need is that. Now the bearings, where did I put my bearings? They might be on my vehicle. Let's go check my vehicle, which I put way out over here. And down in here, apparently. Okay. There we are. And there's one of you. There we go. You're dealt with. Ah, screw you. You dropped nothing good. That's lame. Oh, there's a glow buggy. Alright. We got the controller. We have bearings. We just need to upgrade the sensor. Because the idea is... Oh, and we're going to need logic, right. I don't remember how I set it up. I think I had like 3 logic blocks for it. Because it's kind of similar to how I showed the automated feeder, but instead of running into a timer, it was running into a controller. Alright, we're gonna take you. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're good with that. Then we're gonna take you. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna want fast. Actually, do I have paint? Or I do, but I mean on me. Eh. Actually, we're gonna need you. We don't need you. Paint. Let's turn that white. I want to see. Woo! I could set one up in the corner, over here, and one up in the corner, like over here, on the edge of the walls type of deal, and have that just beam across this. That's amazing. Alright, we don't need the paint now. There we go. Throw you in. Alright, now. Defense. New defense. Actually. Nah, we'll stick with metal 3. Although, if they break out the concrete, the hell? Oh, that's why. If they break out the concrete, it won't matter. But for now, we're going to take that. We're going to stick you onto there. Oh, right. And we're going to want you back over here. So the first one. Second one. We're going to want this down at 30? Nope. Not up. Down. Although, woo, 30's too much. 15? 15 looks alright. Now, we're going to take you. 20. Okay, so we need to angle it down at 20. Oh, and we're going to want fast. Okay. Duh. Okay. Not 20. I guess we need 30. The problem is I don't want it. We might need to do. The problem is I want it close. Not that close. To the ground. We're going to put you at. Because I need this to be set at an angle, but I need it to loop. Because the idea is that when I flip the switch, which actually I should see if I have a switch in here. We got a button. Actually, we don't need it to be looped. We need it, well, actually, we might, I haven't built a turret in a long time, which is the issue. Oops, nope, give me that back. We'll stick it right here. So you go into there. You go into there. Now, if we turn you on, and we throw, it's on loop, so it seems to be okay on that part. If we throw 45, then 45, then 45. Yeah, that's the issues. We don't need it to go that way. We need it to not loop like that. So maybe we take loop off and instead hook this up to there. In other words, take that off. Well, that's kind of what we need. The problem is I need it to... This is what I'm trying to get it to do. But I'm trying to make it where it swings automatically without this. So I think this is where the logic comes in, where we need the logic for this. And the switch. So if we take the same setup as before, which I am going to have to make change the angles, we're going to need a NAND at this, an XOR, and an AND, I believe. Again, I kind of was just learning on the fly. So I believe you, and that. So I think you to here, you to here. I think we're going to take you off here. Take you onto here. I think that goes in there, and that goes across. Well, it kind of works. The problem is it's pulsing too fast. So maybe we need a switch. No. Ooh, that's hell of fast. I might be able to use that for one thing, but I'm gonna have to figure it off camera because I forgot how to do this. I'm gonna have to come back with the logic and all that, but for now, let's see. Yeah, this will provide some cover against some things. Admittedly, I would like it to stop, swing, but that's good enough. Alright, for now, let's throw a spud thingy. We're gonna throw... Actually, we're gonna need to come up here. Come to you. Into there. If we can get it to flip and stay. Perfect. Alright. going to take you out of here, all of this out of the way, take that, and that. I don't expect to go through a whole lot of spuds, but we are going to need to, just in case, have some things set up. Alright, let's turn the water on. Let's get this all watered, all that fun stuff. We're gonna go grab the, whatever you call it, the broccoli seeds. We're gonna try this out. We're gonna close up this just in case. In fact, I might want to make it more 90. Yeah, I think that's gonna be better because now it's definitely not over. All right, broccoli. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Who's excited for their deaths? Okay. Missed a few spots here, which is fine. Missed a couple spots there. We're just going to add a little bit more reinforcement here. Kind of pointless because they're just going to slap through that. We're going to add a little bit of reinforcement. Oops. Here. $19. I don't think that's enough to cover. That's, yeah, 16. Oop. Oops. Maybe. I think if we can make some more. Blocks. We need metal 2. That should hopefully give us enough. Gonna have to make amber. Okay. Oops. I put that back in when I meant to put this. Alright, that's all of that. We got all that. We got spuds and a few other things. Okay, time to do stupidity. Double check. Moderate, good. Full, that's not gonna do a whole lot because it's right here. We would need it in a different spot. Thingy's down, perfect. Okay, here we go. I might be biting off hell of a lot more than I anticipated. Oh boy. Alright, we still have... Okay. I do not expect this to go well. Oops. Definitely oops. Well, we're committed now. What happens, happens. I'm just praying they don't land on there and over here. Otherwise, this is, yes. Please, please, please do not land there. I do not want that. Alright. Ten seconds. First, woo, 3 of you. And he's on. Oh, how the hell did you get up here? No, 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 no. You. What the flip hell? Oh, it's back. Ah, I got. Oh, there's the jumpy. Oh, tape bots. Oh, sweet. Not sure how the hell. Woo! No! No, 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 no. That is not where you should be landing. We may have to fix that. Wait, where's my bag? Okay. I don't have any ammo, but he's keeping guard up there. It looks like they all broke through. Yep. Dang it. I gotta set ammo up top or in my base next time. Oh, I do have ammo. Dang it, I got sniped. Also, nice to know that I can, I figured out how to deal with those guys. Ah. Oh, there we are. Really? He must have ran over here. So the issue is the jumpy guys, but other than that... Oh, they actually managed to destroy the Metal 3. Really? Ah! They hit my money. Sure how a tote bot got there, but those guys are probably what got through the Metal 3. And we need to get rid of you. Dang it. Thought I was out of the stupid guy's range. Okay. Alright, so that's actually something I can use to my advantage. So we might take this and move it back into the water. So the goal is to have them land into the water. And I gotta figure out what destroyed the metal 3. And it might be the slammy guys that might have did it. Alright, well, that was interesting. Alright, let's get rid of these guys if we can. Oh, there's one. I think we're gonna move this back. Without a doubt, I think we're gonna move this back. Because my goal is basically to get this far enough back that these guys cannot jump onto my base, and then we can lure them over, which means the slam jam guys should theoretically be useless. We got 2 more bots. I'm thinking they're tape bots or something. Or they're the stupid slam jam. No, one of them is a tote that's stuck under the ground. And the other is a drill bot. Awesome. How the hell are you? I would appreciate if they fix this. Because I can't get this guy. Like, literally, I cannot get him. So, I would appreciate that bug being fixed. Okay, well, I think what caused the most damage was those slam guys. I think the slam guys took out the metal. 3 here took out that because it did fling them quite a bit. So at the rate things are going, I'm going to lose my crops here because that stupid guy. Now, where are you? You're not worth that much of a threat level. Alright, well, surprisingly, it didn't go horrible, but it didn't go well. Thankfully, none of them landed on there, so they landed all where I would hope them to. Oh. Is that where... They got sent so far that they could not... I don't think he can reach that. I think he would reach the other two, but he can't reach that one. I think. So, chances are there's more bots way out over here that got flung out. Yeah, there's one over here that got flung out. It was a farm bot. Oh, there's the other one. The other two. He's dead. And he's dead. Does that mean there's another guy that got flung out here somewhere? Like maybe him? Alright, let's go check back. Chances are crops are destroyed or something has got a hold of them. So we lost an entire spinner. We lost hell. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff down here. Definitely learned quite a bit from this. Some of the things I've learned is one, we're going to move our home again. We're gonna move it back so that way when the stupid guys, the jump guys, come, they don't end up. So that means what we're going to want to do is build a tower back in the water, roughly over here somewhere. We're going to build a tower because that will get, hopefully, the jump guys to come over this way. But we're going to also have to deal with the tape bots and stuff. So that is another issue. So the question now becomes, how many crops survived? And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a minimum of 5 keys from that. Nice. So let's see. We are missing. Well, actually, it'll be easy to tell like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 50% success rate. I mean, with everything that went on, personally, I didn't think. Hello. Personally, I didn't think this would would be destroyable by the jumpy guys. I assumed it would have been safe. The blast guys, it's safe from, because they went to town and it's like nothing happened. Jump guys, they have the ability to destroy your blocks, any block, given enough time. And actually, how many shots did this empty? Because, oh, was it shooting me, or was it shooting them, or was it shooting the spinner that was going crazy? It actually consumed ammo. Anyways, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna repair. Uh, Probably try and plant the last 30, and do some repairs. Maybe make some modifications. We're gonna move the tower over there, so we can try and lure the jump guys over there, hopefully. Because it seems if you get them in the water, they're useless. And maybe add another last defense spinner here, something like this. And those seem to be pretty decent at flinging bots. So for now, if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you didn't, I understand. Not much happened. Just showing you a few things. Learning that jump bots are dangerous. And a few other things. Woo! Sorry, just a bit distracted. If you guys want to see more of this series, make sure to check out the channel. If you want to see other games I play, check out the in-screen credits. I do play other games in the process. And if you want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, make sure to publicly subscribe. After a certain amount of time, I'll add you on. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed and you come back for more. I'm going to get ready for the next episode, which means we're probably going to do a bit of digging. Bit of, well, yeah, basically digging. And then I might look into starting to do some building and stuff. Who knows? Who cares? Oh well. Anyways, I'm gonna let the credits roll out. Bye-bye.